Right, just in case you didn't catch any of that, I might as well cover kind of what you got in the box. This isn't going to be anything too fancy really, because I'm not really one to go into what's actually in the box, but the meat of it all really is just this. I mean, it's gorgeous looking, limited edition, gloss black, Legend of Zelda 3DS. And basically, from what I'm aware, because I don't own or have really seen any of the other kind of 3DSs, but from what I can tell, the main difference is just a gloss black 3DS, but all of the kind of little accents and little extras, the buttons, writing, all of it's just in gold. If I could get my camera to focus. You know, same cameras, all the same ports, just gold absolutely everywhere. And to be honest, it looks really, really nice. I wasn't honestly planning to get a 3DS until they released the Zelda edition, which is kind of sad and fanboyish of me, but I'm a massive fan of Zelda. So, I mean, 3D is a gimmick for me anyway, because I have no 3D depth perception, so I'll be playing everything in 2D or in standard. Now this surprised me. I didn't expect to get any real accessories with the 3DS, because normally companies like to kind of, you know, charge you extra for this kind of stuff, but I mean, they've given, I believe this is a dock, yeah, it's a dock, and it takes, I guess you just plug that in here, and then your 3DS just kind of sits in here, I suppose, and then that charges up, and that's pretty sweet. I mean, build quality is quite nice, and obviously the other meat is just kind of your standard charger. What kind of port is that? I don't think we've used that on a DS before, so it's got its own port. And then, of course, the last thing, aside from the buttload of paperwork, they don't like to skimp on manuals these days, just in case someone wants to sue them for, I don't know, trying to make coffee with the damn thing, but let's see what we got. From what I'm aware as well, this is also just a standard game, nothing particularly fancy about this, so this will be the first time I've actually seen a 3DS. Oh well, that's quite nice, just like a regular DS cart but in white. Okay, just manuals I guess. And so I'm really looking forward to playing this. I've played this game tons of times. I've got it on the, was it the N64? I've got it now on the 3DS, obviously I've got it on Virtual Console. Pretty much every version of this has come out, I've got it. The GameCube versions as well. I'm a bit of a chump when it comes to rebuying stuff like this. But yeah, that's pretty much what you get in the box. Even the box itself, let's bring that back in, is really quite nice. So, yeah, I don't know. Do I think it was worth the money? Yes, considering up until recently the 3DS costs less, or up until recently it cost less to buy a 3DS and a game than it did to buy a DSi XL. So, you know, I'm pretty pleased with that. But don't worry, the Zelda madness doesn't stop here. Alright, so Skyward Sword unboxed. What shiny stuffs do we actually have in here? What does the box actually say? Limited edition pack, fancy looking gold edition, Wiimotion Plus Wiimote, which is actually something that's one of the main reasons why I got this pack rather than just the standard edition, just because I don't have a Motion Plus adapter for any of my old school Wiimotes. Fancy looking CD, and obviously the game. Is there anything else? According to the box, not really. It's a one-player game, which is what I kind of hope from a Zelda game. A little bit about the Plus remote. So that's all good. An absolute buttload of paperwork. Obviously, it's all folded up, but still, that's quite a wad to look through. Let's go for the next least interesting thing. Some nice batteries in gold and black. They'll go straight in the bin. What have we got in here? I'm not entirely sure what all this is. I'm going to guess that all the stuff in the back here. Oh, hello. So, what have we got? Legend of Zelda 25th Anniversary Special Orchestra CD. I suppose that's the manual to the game, I guess. Yeah, that's the manual to the game. Instruction booklet in several languages. Short novel in itself. Put that out of the way, I'll be reading that. What have we got in here? Some fancy stuffs. Track listing. Shigsy. A little bit more about other people. And a wonderful group of people standing in the shape of a Triforce. Okay. That's pretty nice, I guess. Let's see. The roses are now coming to Nick, so I've got so much gold. And this must be the CD itself. That's pretty sweet. We'll open that up. By the way, notice this disc cannot be played in a Wii console. Please play it on a CD player. Just so you know, I'm showing you that. Okay, so look what we've got here. So we're losing light pretty fast. And there you go, nice, shiny gold CD. It's all good. And, right, here we go. The Wii Motion Plus Zelda Edition Wiimote with the fancy, Wii Motion Plus. If it focuses, which you probably won't, there you go. Wii Motion Plus inside. Wow. Don't really like how the buttons are still white, but that's not too bad. Now, I didn't expect this either. Nintendo got this thing about bundling accessories. I mean, alright, with the 3DS that I just unboxed, they gave me a dock to charge the damn thing on, which is cool, but here we get a nice anti-concussion condom, which I didn't expect. None of my stuff have these things attached, and I never picked any up when Nintendo said, hey yo, do you want to wrap your Wiimotes in condoms to, make sure that you're playing safe? But I know everyone that I'm playing with, so it's generally always safe. So, good on Nintendo for stopping me from knocking people out that I know. And then you've just got the game, which I'm going to guess is going to be exactly the same as the one that you pick up in it's like a standard retail jobby. So look, some fancy looking free junk. Yeah. See, that's weird, man. The manual's huge, so you don't get a manual in here. You just get. This doesn't look like you get a manual in here. You get stuff, I guess, and then just the game disc, which is pretty cool. See, Nintendo don't skimp with the old paperwork. But yeah, so that's Skyward Sword. I'm really looking forward to playing this, but I will not be playing this. I won't be playing it until I finish Twilight Princess that I've had since launch. So expect a video or some short videos of this at some point when I finish Twilight Princess. So give me, say, another 6 months when everyone else has already posted their stuff. I know that the Americans have already posted theirs and the Japanese have already posted theirs. So yeah, British time, although the Brits have probably already posted. I might just give up.